Hello and welcome to Back to School Night 2020. And I wish you were here in the class, but I am in our biology classroom 705. And I'm going to share with you information about myself and the course and how we can help each other to ensure that our students are reaching the highest level of success that they can. And so once again, welcome. And this is what a typical science class looks like. We have places for them to be in a lecture format. There's one person per table. And then this is what our lab looks like. Nice big lab tables to do experimentation throughout the year because this is a lab class and they learn skills of experimentation and discovery in this class. Contact information is shown right here, but you can find all teachers' contact information over at the Modern Day website. Click under About and you see faculty and staff with our contact information. And while I'm on this page here, it also talks about office hours, which are on Wednesday, 9 to 11. And I even build into the calendar through Canvas. Students can sign up for individual sessions. And that is great for them to get help on particular grades or technology. But I also have tutoring sessions for the whole class. It might be before a test and they want a little extra help. And so I've got that built into the schedule on Wednesdays. So a little bit about myself. I did grow up in the Midwest. I'm an outdoors type person. I love sports, and I also spend a lot of time in nature. So it gave me an appreciation for science at an early age. And I really took to biology in high school, knew I wanted to study this in college, and then got my teaching certificate along with my biology degree and taught for a number of years, but then got involved in some family business with real estate and financial planning. And so my class tends to be skill driven. So I want them to understand important business skills of organization. So we do data tables and charts using spreadsheets and formulas in the spreadsheets and so on. So you'll see that the overarching goal in this class on the next slide is that they are lifelong learners, and having these skills will serve them well in school and in business. I stay current in associations in science. I also enjoyed going to Notre Dame University for a science and religion conference just last summer. Well, 2019. Nothing happened last summer, right? And then I'm a forensics teacher as well here, and I bring in guest speakers, and the FBI has been in my class 3 times. And so I've been accepted into their Citizens Academy in Orange County. So I also teach forensics and biology. I've taught robotics as well. I've been the department chair before. So with my 18 years here at the school, I've done a number of things. So there's the primary goal, instilling a fascination and appreciation for science and learning, and building skills that are going to help them be successful. Modern Day has the goal of developing our students intellectually, spiritually, and socially. And the class is a hybrid of traditional and flipped classes. So students are going to do some lectures at home, and then we are going to focus more on activities here in the classroom. So that's a flipped style. This is what our Canvas page looks like, and I encourage you to look over a student's shoulder, or a number of you have your own logins to Canvas so that you can see how they're doing, turning work in. You can check up on grade comments too. This section up at the top is for announcements, but there are many announcements. Just one will show up at the top, so you could check that out in the left-hand menu. It's got a lot of tech tips in there. And if they really need help, I've got the contact information for the tech support here at school right there on my Canvas page, ipad@modernday.org, and there's their phone number. So our daily agendas are here, and they access all their assignments, turn their assignments in here. Labs are worth 35% of their grade, and they're paired with projects too. And so this is a very big category. They'll want to do really well in this category, just like tests being 35%. And in this class, we don't necessarily have a test, a scary test. Here we have smaller quizzes, and we'll have 7 or 8 of them. They'll be able to drop their lowest quiz score. When I give extra credit, the extra credit goes into the test score. So I do what I can to boost up their grade, build confidence in themselves and their abilities to get A's in their classes. Because as freshmen, it's really important for them to get off to a good, strong start and a solid year, and it leads to further success here in school. Especially because we have less activities and sports this year, they should really be focused in on their academics. Homework is 15%, semester final exam is 15%, and these are smaller categories. A word about the semester final exam is that students are able to earn the grade in the class before they get to the final exams, and takes away all that stress near the end. So hopefully they'll have an A right now, and they'll just ride it all the way to the end of the semester. Then that semester exam is just academic, but it's not going to affect their grade. Our topics are the general topics for a freshman, sophomore biology class. It is the study of life. So it is at the cellular level. It goes into the organelles, how our mitochondria and photosynthesis take energy, change it. So it's cellular energetics. We just wrapped up our ecology unit on ecosystems and how animals are interacting in nature, in conservation, things like that. In the second semester, we'll get into the details of how DNA works and how it is a recipe for how to make proteins inside of the ribosomes and the cytoplasm. So they're going to learn some details. Really, it's kind of like a user manual for life. And they're going to have an appreciation for how things work inside of themselves. And we also talk about evolution. That's an important topic, because bacteria and viruses can evolve in a short order, so they can become immune to our defenses. So we'll touch upon things that, they're relating to this year even. Time permitting, we'll go into some plants and animals. So I encourage students to come to office hour, do their best, watch Canvas in their Aries grade at least every other day, and stay organized and balanced with sleep and nutrition and staying healthy. We have a wonderful textbook with so many tools. So our textbook is here in Canvas called My Lab and Mastering, and they can get at their textbook right here. There's a study area that I've been spending a lot of time with students so that they can understand all the tools that they have in there. So this is what it looks like if you click into the study area. It is going to give some vocabulary. So if you want to be their study partner, they do have a test coming up on Monday and Tuesday, the 12th and 13th, in ecology, chapter 34 and 37. So if you open this up, you'll see that there are words that they need to know. You can also have these in a flashcard format, but you could say, hey, what does abiotic mean? And then if you didn't know, you would have it right there. And they should know too, drill and practice. They have a dynamic study module, which it is an awesome program that we have in biology, chemistry, and physics. It's all these tools that you see right inside of here. It's My Lab and Mastering. So that's our time. It's never enough time. So if you need to get in touch with me, please do so by email, by phone number, or through Kaltura on an appointment time. Thank you for spending the time here on this back to school. I look for a very successful school year. So take care, everybody.